So I'm joined by manager Phil Burke after the 5-1 win away at Bury. Nice to get another 3 points on the board, Phil.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, like we've not shied away from it. The start that we made weren't what we wanted, not what we expected. But these things happen in football, and it's how you pick yourselves up and how you respond, which is the main thing, and to be honest, the most important thing to me. And the girls have done that. You know, we've turned the results around massively. If you look at the score lines from what we had in the first three to the last two, it's a drastic turnaround that to be honest, a lot of people, including some people within the club, would have said that it was pretty impossible. So the girls have shown the mentality and the character and the determination to make sure that they produce good football, they produce wins, they produce points, they produce goals, and they've understood where we've looked weak, and they've implemented what we've said and what we've done to try and combat that. So yeah, another good win today, another good result. Second half good performance, first half not to what we expected, but overall, yeah, really pleased again.
Just touching on that first half, then there was went 1-0 up through a penalty through Georgia Payton, and then pegged back from a great strike really from the Bury midfielder. What was the message at half time at 1-1 in a game that you felt that you maybe dominated?
I mean, half time I was just majorly disappointed and frustrated. I felt like the team should have learned a lot more from the first 4 games of the season than what we've shown in the first half. You know, first of all, energy, tempo, work rate, fight, desire, hunger, passion, but then also implementing messages. Listen, we were comfortable and dominant in the first half, but we were nowhere near. I think we were maybe too comfortable. Didn't want to get out of first gear. Was happy just playing in front of Bury. Again, not asking enough questions, not implementing the messages we give. And there was an injury break halfway through the first half where we pulled in the players and we give them a specific instruction on the back of what we see in Bury were doing, and we did it once, and that was in the last minute of the first half. So we've just made sure that we reiterated that point really, and in the first 2 minutes of the second half we did it twice, scored from one and got a big chance from the other. So second half the girls were top class, and most importantly we've seen a reaction from the team talk at half time.
Yeah, good second half, Phil, like you've just said. Some pleasing individual performances as well. Any of us stand out for yourself?
I mean, again, second half I thought everyone was brilliant, but I mean, over the last 2 games, I think Issa moving into centre back has been outstanding. Obviously, centre back's not a preferred position, but she's led there. She's implemented messages there. She's taken away a threat that the oppositions have had in the first few games, and she really has been brilliant. Ellie Russell played her a match today from ourselves, outstanding. But again, Kendall Charlton, outfielder, played in net in the last 2, and she's been so calm, she's been so dominant. I mean, there's quite a few I could mention, but again, I like to focus on the collective and the team. And you could have one player playing great in the first half, but if everyone else isn't at it, you're not going to get much joy. So first half as a team we weren't good enough. Second half we were outstanding again, and got the win that we deserved.
A couple more then. A few players coming back now. Sel's not far away from coming back over from Canada. You've also got Molly Kelly back from suspension for next week. Liv Reed, Ruby Jones back next week. Must be tough tough selection next week for you.
Yeah, in some senses, but I think that having that strong squad depth is exactly what you need at this level. You're not going to go very far at this level if you only have 12, 13 strong players. I think we've worked hard in the summer to make sure that we got a much stronger squad depth. You know, we're missing players today, but we don't need to mention it because the players that come in are more incapable, and the levels don't necessarily drop. So listen, it's great to have players coming back in over the next couple of weeks. Hopefully in 3 or 4 weeks time we'll be at full strength, and hopefully we can then see what we're really capable of. But with the squad that we've got, I'm quite happy and I'm quite confident and comfortable that if we've got a few players missing that we'll be alright, and that we can still sustain our levels and still get wins.
Finally, another good away following again. They seemed chuffed to bits at the end of the game. How pleased are you that you could produce another good another good performance today to get another 3 points on the board for the support?
Yeah, brilliant. As I've said on Thursday night, the hardest times to support a team is when they're at the lowest, and the first 3 games of the season was really difficult for us, but I think the team have shown the mental strength and, like I said, the character and the togetherness to come back from that. And the support, I think, you know, listen, we never doubt it, they're behind us no matter what. Again today you could hear them behind the goal, so it's a great feeling to know that you've got so many people backing you and supporting you, whether that's at the game or whether that's on social media or, you know, across so many different platforms. But we've got a really good following for such a little club, and hope that just continues to grow.
Thanks for your time, Phil, and good luck against Fleetwood next Sunday.
Thank you, mate.